It is July 21st, 8:25, 9:25 Eastern Time, 8:25 Central. This is a Monday. It's a no news Monday. This is my first time looking at everything. I didn't look at the chart at all over the weekend. So I use Forex Factory. This is where I look to see news for today. Sometimes I look throughout the week. I look out throughout the week to see PMI. But today is the 21st, so we're sticking to the 21st. No News Mondays, if you're familiar with trading and all of that, if you don't see a red folder for the US, that's cool. But what I noticed also is that the volume is whack. So, all right. I'm just going to start marking up the charts for myself. Daily. Here. 4 hour. I don't see my. Okay, there it is. On the 4 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Marking up the charts. Marked up London in blue, marking up Tokyo. That's pretty much it. This is golden. Down here. Cool. And this is one to mark up here. Okay. Interesting. Move down here. Move that one black. Okay. NQ. Same thing. Mark up the charts for NQ. High point for London in blue. Marking a low point for London in blue. Tokyo's high point is here. Mark that in red. Tokyo's low point is here. And then mark up my point here. Make that golden. Random here. Oop. Down. Let's make that as black. Okay, I'm marked up on the 1 hour and on both NQ and ES. Okay. And now I'm gonna go down to my 5 minute. 5 minute tells me my story, so to speak. So on my 5 minute, I see Tokyo did its thing. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Tokyo did its thing, made its highest point, and then we get into London. London kind of consolidates, crosses this Tokyo high, kind of goes under, so it doesn't reverse, it just goes under Tokyo, right? Makes its what seems to be lowest point. So now we're kind of getting into New York. Actually, it's 9:30 and market has opened. And so now I'm just watching. Let me see NQ as well. So Tokyo is doing its thing. Big mark. And by this point, London crosses over Tokyo and comes down. So sweeps out Tokyo's low. And now we're heading up here. New York sweeps out London's low, right? And it reverses towards the upside. Okie doke. So I'm just kind of watching the market at this point. New York took out Tokyo's low and has reversed into the opposite direction. New York took out London's low and reversed into direction. So did it take out? No, it did not take out. Let's see. It did take out both Tokyo and London's low and has reversed towards the up. And here it has taken out London low. Okay, so previous session manipulated and it reversed. Likely will continue. That'll be my daily bias. Okay, and we can drop down to the 1 minute. It's 1 minute. So there's this huge gap, like all of this. Also, the market is still kind of fresh. Really, I don't trade until 9:50, but we might have an entryway a bit earlier than that. 9:50, 10:30. Okay. And I trade on Top Step. I have 2 accounts together. One funded, one not. And let's see. We're gonna go NQ ES. I don't know which one I'm gonna go trade with for now. So if my target is up, go down to the 1 hour or up to the 1 hour. And let's see. Okay. Let us see weeby here. Hmm. It's kind of early. My daily bias is up, but I also see this huge gap here. Huge gap. So I expect a retracement at some point. Expect the market to kind of touch back down, possibly even inverse this fair value gap to grab all these other lows and then reverse back up. That's my concept. That's what my thinking process is basically for this morning. Oh, look at that. Oh boy. The question goes, how much higher can you go? Like, where are you gonna go? All time highs hit. Maybe even surpassed. I'm on the 1 minute. The wicks are so long, it gives it away that the sellers are really strong here. I mentioned before about making sure you pay the $7 per month to actually have this signal that says market open, because it'll correlate with what you're doing here. So it's important. I think we're inversing. If we're testing it and going up, that'd be crazy. It'd be so soon. This one tested it. It wicked through and closed above. It's just too early. It's mad scary to actually go in this early. Like I draw my lines here because this is when I get in macro hits here. So my sister's trading too. The scary thing about trading all-time highs is like you have nowhere to go to in my head. Like, what am I aiming for? This is the highest it's been, right? historically. So I have no aim. Nine more minutes till macro. It's probably the best idea to eat breakfast during this time period because you really, I'm just watching. Like, better to just keep your hands busy before you, oh, let me get into the market real quick. No, just keep your hands busy. Don't do much. Just watch. At least if we retest, by the time we hit macros, we have something to aim for. But my concept was when New York session opened, it opened down here. Where's that? Technically, it opened down here. Where is it? 9:30. 9:30. Okay, so it opened up here. It manipulated, or it crossed over the Tokyo, Tokyo's high session, and has sort of continued up. It's probably likely gonna hit London. Maybe retrace back down, go up to higher targets, but yeah, it took out London. So I technically worked today. I went to, or I worked last night. So I worked at night in the hospital. I work as a nurse practitioner, and I thought I'd grab breakfast before I started trading. Smart idea. Very, very smart. That way my hands are busy and I don't feel so like stressed to try and enter into a market. I think one of the worst feelings to have when you enter into the market, aside from FOMO, is greed. Like, but the FOMO probably is what somebody would be feeling right now. Ooh, look at that big candle. Lord. Like, what is the phrase when everything that goes up must come down? The higher it goes, the more I'm like, it has levels to go down to. Problem is, Monday made a big move early. It would have waited a little bit longer to take out a session high or low and given us time to retrace during our macro and then gone back up, but kind of did it early, so it's a little tricky. This is a indecisive candle here. To me, it lets me know sellers are trying to get strong over here. It's another gap to fill. Oh boy. Just keeps going up and up. What goes up must come down. So, this is a huge gap. Big downward candle forming there. Okay, marker open at 9:50. Let's keep watching it. My sister texted me inverse fair value gap. Let's see. So NQ is already turning. S&P hasn't gotten the memo yet. She's still rising up there. It is whole and strong. If it breaks the structure towards the upside, I will probably enter in. This is wild. Oh, buddy. No news Monday. I guess I should have checked Twitter. This huge gap here. Here. I just expect some sort of flood liquidity. Gives me a break of structure. I might just go in. I'm gonna go in small. MES.
Order filled.
Because I want to test it and see if it actually goes. Even on NQ2.
Order filled.
Yes, yes, yes. Break of structure is right here. It crosses this line, break of structure. If it creates its own fair value gap, inverses this, creates a fair value gap. Break of structure is here. For now. Oh, sellers are trying. They really are. Mm, mm, mm. Mhm. Mhm. It's just like watching a roller coaster go up too high. You're like, okay, it's gonna come down soon. Hmm. Mhm. It's kind of scary here. Mhm. This may not be a trade day if it surpasses macros. Just so much light brown. There needs to be some dark brown going down, you know? It's really nothing right now. If it breaks the structure, if it breaks this, for me, it's gonna break the structure down here. That's how I know we are headed down. Maybe even down here. These are, expect them to grab these. Oops. Hmm. Hmm. May have missed the setup because it happened earlier than expected. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Nothing's happening. I mean, something's happening. Moves have been made earlier than when we wanted. Now we just kind of are teetering in this little, like nothing's going on right now. Mm-hmm. Buyers are pretty strong. Patience. It's hard to be patient. Hmm. Okay. Are we crossing down now? We're crossing down. Biggish moves. At least from ES. Biggish moves from ES. ES might be where we take. So, what I'm looking for, I see a break of structure here. I also see a possibility of an inverse gap. Looks like gap has been inversed. All I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for this to close away from there to let me know that we are staying bearish. It closed, and so I just don't want to close negative. It's gonna retest, that's right. It's gonna retest my fair value gap. Hopefully it retests it, right? That's the strategy. Retest the line. I have break of structure here. I have inverse fair value gap because my candle closes outside of my fair value gap. I have it out here. If this one retests, which I guess it wanted to, it just gives me a good setup.
Order filled.
Close out of that. Switch over to ES. Because we're trading ES at this point. It's going to test it. Let's see. Entered into the fair value gap. So far it hasn't closed above it to invalidate it. MQ. Wow, this is the most patient I've had to be. Entering into a trade, my god. It's taking forever. Ooh. When you see, just looking at this on the 5 minute looks insane. Like, what are we doing? The level of gapping here is like, come on, drop already. This is the kind of trade that would make me like stay past macro. Like, come on. There's no way we're still here. Why are we still here? Let's go, you know? closed out. It closed out of it. Let's see into it.
Order rejected.
What? Why is that? Let's see. MNQ.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we're doing strike position here. Thank you. Still teetering. NQ and ES. So they're both big stocks. They move incredibly well. They carry large volume. Between the two of them, NQ is probably my favorite. It's more riskier because its volume is a lot bigger. I mean, just merely looking at the numbers here, you have 23,420 versus ES, you're 6,003, whatever. So the concept is you're doing. Oh, I forgot to set my stop loss. Hold on. What is this? 6,367. Is that right? Yeah. NQ moves way more volatile. For every, what is it? I think NQ for every 0.25 that ES moves, NQ moves 1. So NQ is 4 times the move of an ES. So it's kind of scary. If it's kind of scary if it's definitely not moving in your direction.
Order filled.
Oh, snap. It took me out. Oh, Lord. Oh, look at that. Rule violation. I definitely lost an account. Let's see which one. Oh, lost my account there. So let's switch over to here. Actually, let's take us out of this. Keep us trading on this one. Trade. Perfect. Yeah, took me out because it's reversed back. Oh, where's ES? ES is reversed back. So I'm totally out of that. Lost 200, but because it already lost on Friday last week, it accumulated that and I lost that account. So that's fine. Let's see. This is just going to be ridiculous. It's broken out of this. It's reversed. Reverse again. Back up. Let's see. It's kind of wild here. At this point, entering in towards up is just crazy because where are you going? It's not safe. At any point, it could reverse back, and then now you've been hoodwinked because you didn't realize you were used for liquidity. So it kind of sucks. So it's important for me to always remember. It kind of sucks. I mean that you can't jump into this move of it going upward. So it's important to always stick to your strategy. Like anytime you find yourself chasing, it never works out. Anytime I find myself chasing, I lose every single time. I'm better off saying, okay, look, I lost 200 today than losing 2,000 or 6,000, and cool. I would rather enter into it. I'd rather look at a trade for an hour and a half and go, oh, I can't get in, or an hour, and realize, okay, it's not moving in my favor, or I missed the move, or I went to the bathroom and didn't get my entry right. I'd rather do that than try to chase it, because at the end of the day, the market is directionless. I mean, it's there is direction, but you don't control it. So you don't get to jump in and decide when you want to, like, oh, I didn't make this move, let me make it now. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that at all. So, oops. Um, let's see. I'm just looking. If it ever comes down to where I'm at, then cool. Cool. But I never chase. I stopped chasing, and it's hard to not do that, because then FOMO gets in, and then greed, and then revenge trading, and all the things that make for a really bad trader. So it's better to just take an L than to take a double L, like, and move on with your day. So I'm gonna give it till the end of my macros, which is 10:30 Eastern. See if it starts turning back in the direction, but this is insane. This volume is wild, and I'm okay if I don't enter into a trade. It's okay to be okay with that, because not every day is for you, because again, you don't control the market. It's not like picking up a shift and working 12 hours, like, oh, if I want to make more money, I just pick up extra shifts. True. In trading, it's not like that. Every time that you go into a trade, your whole mind, body, flesh, everything, brains, cells, and all of that are embedded into that moment. And it's for that moment. And then tomorrow's moment may not come. And such is life. You may not be able to trade. The setup won't be there. You missed it. And that's it. It's gone. Now you wait for the next day. And that's okay. So, yeah, it's crazy to just keep watching the market go up and up, because it's like, where are you going to? And how high are we going for? And how long are we going for? You know? So, but I like seeing this, because I just see all the low resistance liquid, like all this resistance here that can be picked up, like especially this one, two, three. This three setup here is nice. Um, so it's kind of insane. But yep, 5 more minutes, and then I think I might call it quits for today. And I'm cool with that. Because I honestly need to sleep anyways. I worked last night, so I still need to sleep and rest for the rest of the day. Mm-hmm. Oh, sellers. Let me drop to the 15. Mm, mm, mm. just go ahead and grab another account. Another account. Let's see. I do like having more than one. Nope, it's not happening. All right, well, this was my first attempt for live trading. Couldn't really enter into one. My little mini one that I did enter into, I lost 200 and my funded account. So it's all good. Tomorrow's another day. I'm gonna keep watching. Well, I would like to say I'm gonna keep watching and not enter. Um, but I won't lie. This is such a great move, continuous move, moving into the 5 minute. Like it's straight light brown, 15 minutes straight light brown, 30 minutes straight. Like it's great. It's great to the point where I'm just waiting, right? Like this is how to me this is how liquidity is set up. Like somebody's gonna jump in here and be like, "Ooh, let me write it up," and someone else is gonna jump in here, like, "Ooh, let me write it." Someone's gonna jump in, and so many people just start jumping in, like, "Yep, yep, 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 yep." It's definitely going up. I'm definitely catching it on the up, up, up. And before you know it, it flips on you. It does a switch, a 180. You just lose your shit. Mhm. Mhm. And like when that happens, let me see. This is all in the hourly. Yeah. Okay. Perfect example right here. You're going up. People are catching it, catching it, catching it. All of a sudden, it reverses, floods down. Incredible. And this is London session doing, actually, in the hourly, New York did this. And then by 12, oh my God, so somebody have to wait till 12. By 12, it flooded down through Tokyo, through London. And the cool thing about this futures is that if you're trading futures and you decide to do this, let's see if we even, no, we're still flying high. If you trade futures, you could literally stay in the market from 12 into, now there are breaks in between, right? So New York somewhere will take a break at 4. Is this hourly? Yeah, it'll take a break somewhere between here and 4, and then it'll continue again. Tokyo will now start up at 8, and then you can continue on. Literally, you can go to sleep. I've done this before. I've entered into the market at 8, and then woken up at like midnight and seen myself profit, and you could continue profiting. So it might do that. That might be the move. That might be the move, you know, because this is cool. If you didn't catch it down here, then there's no point of entering into it. You know, you just need to wait for the reversal. All right, that's all I got. Till tomorrow.